Okay, class, this is going to be a quick review of the export process in Premiere Pro. We're going to do the export first, and we're going to do the upload to Vimeo all in one video here. Export first. Now, I'm going to be exporting a tiny bit of footage just so this is fast. Step number one, I need to make sure that my sequence is clean. If this is the end of my film right here, I need to make sure that there aren't clips beyond it, because if they are, they'll get exported as well. So if I had a tiny piece of footage sitting 10 minutes at the end of my sequence, the system would output my film plus 10 minutes of empty video, black, and then the clip. To check this, what I'm going to do is, and let me make my keyboard a little bigger here. I'm going to go to the end of my film, and I'm going to hit the down arrow. You can see me hitting it right there. And you'll notice that the playhead in the sequence is not moving. And that tells me that there's no other clips out there. There is no other footage in that space. It's empty, and that's what I want. If the playhead were to jump, let's say it jumped out here, it would tell me that somewhere out there there's a small piece of footage sitting, and I would need to clear it out. Okay. Second option is slightly more advanced. And if you feel overwhelmed, then just plug your ears for a second. If I go to the end of my film and I just hit the O button for out, you'll see I get a little highlight right here. When I export, it will only export to the out position. Okay? This is a way you can customize the export. If you only want to export 1 minute of your film, you can put the playhead at 1 minute and then hit the O button, and it will only, pardon me, that was 0, I'm at the O button, and it will only export to that point. Now, if you were to do this, you did your export, and you came back to Premiere, you want to continue working, you'd want to clear this out point. The way you do that is by putting your selection tool cursor right there, right-click, clear, in and out. And that gets you back to your normal position, okay? Okay, so I've checked to make sure that there's no other footage out there. Looking good. Now I'm going to go to File, Export Media. Again, File, Export Media. I get this box. And I've got 3 things at the top here I have to click. My first one I want set to H.264. My second one changes video to video. If you're doing a standard definition video, that means it's a low resolution, you would probably do this one, Vimeo 480p SD. If you're doing an HD video for the purpose of the class, I recommend you export 720p HD. This will give you a smaller file. If you're exporting for yourself, for a finished project, you're going to want more resolution, then you should export at 1080. And really, both the Vimeo 1080 and the YouTube, these are going to be identical. There's no difference between them. So don't worry too much about the difference between Vimeo and YouTube. There is no difference. Okay, so the video I'm doing, I'm going to be doing at 1080. I'm going to choose that. So I've got 1, 2. Third thing is where this blue text is. I'm going to click that, and that's going to open the Finder. And this is where I put the new video that I'm creating. I've got a folder already set up here. So I'm going to name this with the date first, and then this video is about exports, right? And then hit save. So once I've got 1, 2, 3, I'm actually done for the most part. Next things I want to check is if I come down here and I look at this clock, it says 3 seconds, 12 frames. That is correct. I'm exporting a tiny bit of video, so this is fast. You would want this to be the correct length of your final film. If you see a strange time here, you should cancel, go back and check your sequence. Last thing is down here, there's a scrubber. I can pull through the scrubber and I can look at the film that's going to be exported to kind of confirm everything. Once everything looks good, I'm going to hit export right here. The computer's going to create a new piece of video. It's going to put it into a folder. And that's really it. I've now made a new video file, and now I need to upload it. So for that portion, let's jump to Vimeo real quick. I'm going to go ahead and get my keyboard out of the way. So I'm going to log into Vimeo first. Once I'm in Vimeo, you'll see these turquoise buttons on both sides where it says new video. I'm just going to work with this one on the left. They're very similar, but I'm going to start here. New video. Upload. And then I'm going to navigate to my folder. Choose my video. It's going to start the upload process. Now that video is going to appear here in my queue once it's uploaded. Okay, so when the video is done uploading, it will appear here in my queue. That's it right there. It says 20 with the date. And for the purpose of the class, I'm going to change the name. To do that, all I'm going to do is click right here on the title or even anywhere in that space. It's going to give me this new page. And this video is, the Vimeo is converting it. The file has been uploaded, but Vimeo takes some time basically to, how can I say it in simple terms? It has to put the video in all of its servers, so there's a delay. This has nothing to do with what you're doing. Okay, so I'm going to rename it. I'm going to name it according to the assignment. So let's say it's assignment 1, and then my name. That's very important information for grading. I'm going to hit save. And then I'm going to go to collections, which is right here on this left sidebar. Click. And I'm going to scroll to our class. It's RTVF 153. This is summer 2020. But whatever semester you're in, you'll look for your course. So here's summer 2020. Hit save again. Now, as soon as I do this, as soon as I check that box, the video is instantaneously added to the collection, which is the group page. So let's look at that real quick. So when I click that little box, it will send the video over here to this page. And this is where we can all see everything in one place. Okay, so the last thing you'll do is you're going to grab the URL. The URL is right there. I'm just going to click on it. And then I can get the URL from up here in the browser right there. And I need you to turn these in on Canvas for grading. You're just going to give me that URL. So from there, you'll go back to Canvas. You go back to the module where you're turning the assignment in and just paste the link in so I can find it. Okay? Okay, I hope that wasn't too much. Thanks for your patience.